Hi bra ladies, I'm Colleen McDonald, Essential Bodywear's Fit Ambassador, and I'm here today to share with you the correct fit and to introduce this amazing tool that gives you all of the sizes built right in and takes out so much of the guesswork. You can't get it wrong. This is my client Anne, and Anne, what size do you think you are?
I think I'm a 34 double D.
Okay, so a double D is the same as our E, a triple D is an F, and a quadruple D is a G. So you might be intimidated, but just be open to the idea that it may not be a double D, but that's the same as our E. So let's get your band size figured out. If you're 34, 85% of American women are wearing the wrong size bra, and you may be in that category. And based on my trick tape, I also want to make sure that I am parallel with the floor and I'm circling you properly, and it's a little snug, but that's a good place to start because the bras are going to be elastic and they're going to lose that over time. So I'm measuring you in our perfect little square that says 32. So we're going to start there. This is just a jumping off point. Yep. So you've got some extra inches either way, but it's a great place to start. I also am going to utilize our cup system. I've chosen a 32F, which is equivalent to a 36E, 38D, 40C. We also recommend that our reps are writing it in the cups as a little cheat sheet. It kind of helps you when you go to grab them. So I apologize, I'm going to get personal here, but I want to get that cup snug in to encompass your breast tissue and make sure that it is a good fit. So I've got you around the side, cupped underneath, and it's a nice smooth fit that looks proper to me. I'm going to give you a 32F to try on, so let's see what it does. I also want to utilize stickers, and I do this because it's a foundation. So a good bra is going to build up your foundation, and you're going to look so much better in your clothes, and I really want you to see the amazing result you're going to get. So if you can find your nipples where they're at now and identify it by putting the sticker on each one, then I'm going to ask you to go try on our bra in a 32F, and we're going to see the amazing transformation.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, we're back with my client Anne in her after picture. So your nipples should be halfway between your elbows and your shoulder. So let's pay attention to them having met that standard now. The bra's lifted it. The multi cup is smoothing you out. Look at how slimming it is, how it's lifted your breast tissue up off your torso, giving you that hourglass figure that you have, and really celebrating your lovely F-size breasts. I think that looks terrific, and it really does show a remarkable change. I want you to lift your arms for me so I can check the cup. I do have a little bit of a boob bubble, but when I ask you to raise your arms, there's a gap on this side that I'm afraid if we did try the G cup, it might be too big. We do always want to accommodate the larger breast. Everyone has two different sizes, just like our hands and our feet. So it's not freakish, it's very normal, but we do tend to want to accommodate the larger breast. But I don't want there to be a huge gap on this side either, so we're going to kind of meet it in the middle. I think you look fantastic in a 32F, and it gives you great shape. It's a beautiful foundation for your wardrobe that's going to help you look amazing in everything you own. Okay, Anne, we've got you in our 32F Abby, which I think is amazing, and I want to check the fit. Looks like it's got your breast tissue all encompassed, and let's see around the back. So we want to start at the first set of hooks. This is where a lot of customers and our clients are making the mistake of really starting on the end or even the middle. You're going to get a longer life out of the bra if you start at the farthest hook. So as the elastic is wearing, you're able to move it to the middle and then ultimately move it to the end, and then you know it's time for another bra. But I also want to just make sure I can only get maybe 1 or 2 fingers. I'm sure that feels a little snug, but you're gonna get used to it. And the benefit is that it's lifting up your breast tissue. So I'm gonna ask you to reach in and just cup your breast tissue a little bit more into your underarm and see if we can't settle that little bit of boob bubble. Sorry, getting personal here. And your arms up. So this is where I saw the gap. This is where it looks like it's a better fit in this cup size, because I can imagine that that larger cup is gonna be an even larger gap for you. So I'm happy with the fit. How does it feel?
Great.
You think you look good?
Yes, I feel good.
All right, so the straps, if you need to adjust them, slip them off the shoulder. It's easier to manipulate up and down, but that's another great way to really help some of the boob bubble and also make sure that it's a proper fit, and ask them how it feels and what their comfort level is. And definitely encourage them to be patient with the process. It may take 3 to 6 wearings before it's really gonna be broken in, and it'll be just as comfortable and it will become their new favorite. So based on some of the things I was seeing and the little boob bubble, I did ask her to try on a 32G so that we could evaluate it together. And we stayed with the same band size, went up the cup size to see if we could eliminate some of the bubble that was popping out. But Ann, I'm gonna ask you to raise your hands again. And what I'm seeing is a really big gap on both sides, which really just confirms that we're gonna meet the difference with the F. And it's really about what you look like in your clothes and how it's really gonna celebrate your figure and really accentuate your wardrobe, because you're not gonna be walking around like this and not everyone is gonna see that bubble. But it is normal that one side is larger than the other, sometimes more, sometimes less, but it's completely part of just who we are. And I wanna just accommodate, let's see you in some different outfits and focus on what it's doing for your wardrobe and how fantastic you look. Just remember, E is extraordinary, F is fantastic, and G is glamorous.
Yes.
So while I have Ann with me, I did ask her to come out in the bra that she came with. And this is the lovely piece of work that she is wearing. Although it's beautiful,
Thank you.
we do see that they're a little bit more down and apart than comparatively to what we see in the Abbey. I do also want to feature how much space there is back here. And it is a 34, so we did size her in a 32. This band is clearly way too large for her, and she's also wearing it on the farthest in hook. So we're suggesting you start on the first set of hooks, so as it ages and the elasticity is really running out, you can capitalize on a longer life in your bra. It's time for a new bra. But I do think that you did well, because it's so pretty, and we can look at our date night collection and I could try to help you with lots of other choices, but it's definitely the wrong size.